We're at the sold-out arena in San Antonio, Texas. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Spurs in an interconference battle here at the AT&T Center in San Antonio. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Washington, the explosive backcourt is Wall and Beal at the 1 and 2. Morris and Gortat together down low. And it's Porter at the small forward. And the Spurs, Greg, one of the best defensive teams in the league for 2 seasons running.
And it's really all about execution. They seem to just move in concert and stay connected. No silly fouls. And with their length, nothing easy inside.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Murray dishes to Gasol. Puts up a 3. They get it again. Clanks the putback jam. Porter kicks to Morris. Lays it up and banks it in. Morris has got his first basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Murray the pass to Leonard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Leonard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wall dishes to Porter. Back to Wall. Another shot. And that one's good by Gortat.
They already got into a nice flow. 4 for 5 from the field.
Green kicks to Leonard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. Over in the corner, Gasol. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Rockets. And Steve, so much excitement on opening night. The fans are amped up. We're amped up. I know the players are too.
And I think it's great for the fans. Like you said, everybody's in it together. We're all amped. But the fans, they've missed it so much. They are in rare form on opening night.
Yes. And so he hits the technical free throw. Gasol passes to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Aldridge dishes to Leonard. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Wizards with the lead. A drive by Beal. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Beal. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Anderson, he's checked in for Gasol. Gay comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Murray. And then for Washington, Mahinmi's checked in for Gortat. Scott comes in for Markieff Morris. And Satoransky subbed in for John Wall. Aldridge kicks to Mills. Back to Aldridge. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
And right there, a little miscommunication on that pass.
Oubre is checked in for Washington. Jody Meeks comes in for Beal. Here's Satoransky. And the layup's good off the glass. Satoransky's got his first 2 points of the night.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Washington with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Mahimi. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Aldridge again. It's Mahimi. Aldridge kicks to Anderson. Back to Aldridge. Misses from short range.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
Mahimi's shot is good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Mills passes to Anderson. Ginobili dishes to Aldridge. Back to Ginobili. Offensive rebound. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
L.Aldridge.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The drive by Scott. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Washington with their lead. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one? Spurs trail by 6. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Jody Meeks. Mike's got up there with Oubre. Then there's Ian Mahimi. And it's Satoransky in at the 1. Kicks it out to Gay. Forbes. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, Kevin, it's easy to forget it, but Greg Popovich was almost fired by the Spurs back in '99. Rough start that year, under 500. The players caught wind that if they didn't win the next game in Houston, Pop would get the X.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Spurs' Greg Popovich talked about developing players. He said, our method is usually tough love. I don't think coddling works, and beating them to death mentally doesn't work either. You give them a clear picture of what's demanded, show care, understand what makes them tick. If that doesn't get through, you get rid of them. Kevin?
And the military background of Popovich plays a part in this way of thinking, David.
Okay.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. It's hauled in by Gay.
Ooh, you know that's one he liked to have back. Point blank range, and he missed it.
In the corner, Murray with it. For the 3. Gay can't hit. And the Wizards with possession. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And some changes here for the Spurs. P.Gasol is checked in for Aldridge. K.Leonard comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Green in for Rudy Gay. Mahimi is screen. 6 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. The shot by Satoransky, no good. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Well, Greg, for 2 straight seasons before this, the Wizards have had a starting 5 that all average double figures on the year. The engine of this offense, I think, is the backcourt. but they can all hurt you, don't you think?
No doubt about it, Kevin. Having a balanced offense like they do makes it tough for teams to prepare defensively. You can't just double or key in on Wall or Beal because they do a great job of facilitating. I think the bigger question moving forward is just going to be what will the impact of that bench be, and ultimately that's going to determine whether they can contend.
And K.Leonard with the slam.
And get a low fat move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff. In the corner, Gortat with it. Here's Beal. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. So you watch the game closely, of course, when you look beyond the household names that we all know. Who are some of the more underrated players in the league right now?
I think Jay Crowder, Kemba Walker. I think Gordon Hayward, Rodney Hood, Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Those are some of the names that jump out on the screen for me because they play the right way, they make winning plays, and I think more and more people are starting to notice them.
I like those names. Gasol a screen. Green kicks to Leonard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
The kick out to Porter. Parker with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Gasol, no good. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Beal kicks to Gortat. The kick out to Wall. Back to Gortat. Fires from 18. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Ball again. Parker. There's the dish to Gasol. Beal with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
It's Parker with the drive. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Washington leading now by 4. Here's Gortat. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from M.Gortat. All free throws good from M.Gortat.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And here's Mills. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. With 4 seconds on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on M.Gortat.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
And so Gay nails both of them. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Wizards lead by 4. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter. Spurs trail by 4. Skill tandem of Leonard and Aldridge at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Green team up to make the backcourt. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Murray the pass to Leonard. 5 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Poor timing on that play causes the turnover.
All with it. The dish to Gortat. Gasol with the rebound. And San Antonio shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Porter with the steal. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer L.Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Spurs have never been the flashy team in the NBA. Tony Parker said beautiful basketball is playing the right way. Ball movement, pure, beautiful basketball is the way we've played. You have all sorts of fans, and there should be something for everybody. Kevin, he told me a long time ago, if we were in New York, people would love us.
And during Popovich's time in San Antonio, the Spurs have always played together, D.A. Got to respect their team-first approach to the game. And the Spurs with P.Gasol and LaMarcus Aldridge up front. A huge front court, long front court. Steve, is that something they can stick with when teams like the Warriors go small?
No, I don't think so, Kevin. That's a challenge for them. Aldridge has to cover the floor in those situations, and Gasol just doesn't have the lateral mobility at this point in his career.
It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Steve, you were such a great shooter over the course of your terrific career. Is that something that just came naturally to you? Was it learning the right technique early on, or was it just repetition?
You know, Kevin, started off in high school. I was a big George Gervin fan, so I had my elbows out trying to shoot like him. Got to Michigan State, and Judd Heathcote had his little ruler making my elbow get in, and he had this thing called ready shoot. I did that over, so I would say naturally I was pretty good, but it was repetition and a guy like Judd Heathcote making me a good shooter into a better shooter. And then plus, I played with Tim Duncan and David Robinson one year. You're talking about wide open looks. I led the league in three-point shooting because of those guys.
Lawson with it. Now guarded by Murray.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Anderson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oubre with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Scott. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Yep, that one goes. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Oubre dishes to Mahinmi. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mahimi's got the lead up to 12 now for Washington.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And the Spurs making a change here. For Washington, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And Satoransky kicks to Scott. Passes it to Mahinmi. And it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
Something went on in that locker room. They've come out aggressive, but also extremely focused. This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
And Lawson with the drive. Can't cash in from close range. Gay passes to Leonard. Another shot. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Nice move inside. Has the defender beat. Just fails to finish.
Here's Scott. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
P.Gasol is checked in for the Spurs. Parker comes in for Leonard.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Now, here's Oubre. He's covered by Ginobili. Mahinmi a screen. Oubre dishes to Mahinmi.
And when you can't hold for the last possession, that's what you want to try and do.
Patience and execution. You need both here. We'll see what they run.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Spurs have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Lawson kicks to Scott. Lawson outside. Here's Satoransky. Can't connect. And so it's Washington. Hope. Three quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. Here's Lawson. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Oubre. Lawson out there with Satoransky. Then there's Scott. And it's Mahinmi in at the 5, down low. Satoransky gets the bucket.
Assertive in the painted area. This is what every coach preaches.
Parker passes to Gasol. Parker outside. Gay dishes to Parker. And here's Gasol outside. Wizards leading by 10. And Satoransky kicks to Mahinmi. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Spurs making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. So it's Washington now. They've led by as many as 14 points. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Green passes to Mills. A second chance effort. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Green.
I love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
And Lawson, here we go. Here's Scott. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Leonard comes in for Patty Mills. And Murray subbed in for Tony Parker. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Aldridge with a screen on Porter. Leonard dishes to Aldridge. Leonard kicks to Murray. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Aldridge. And it's in there.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
Wall passes to Gortat. And the layup falls. Gortat's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been so consistent scoring the basketball. It has helped him tack on to this lead.
Here's Leonard. The kick out to Aldridge. Leonard inside, guarded by Porter. Bucket is good. 14 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Man, both teams scoring at a higher rate here down the stretch.
You know what? It's all about the offense. Decisive and prolific. Fun duel to watch.
Now here's Wall. Defense right on him. And stolen by Murray. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hot. Ooh.
That's how you attack.
Wow.
Agree.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Murray kicks to Gasol. Porter with a block. And Wall. Here we go now. And the shot goes down.
Timeout.
And now a 10-point Wizards lead.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for San Antonio. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Morris outside. There's a screen by Gortat. Here's Beal. The kick out to Wall. Connects from three-point range. And the Wizards lead by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Washington.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Wall.
He plays with such intelligence, creating good angles for the pass, hitting guys where they can do something with it, trying to make the most of every possession tonight.
27 seconds left in the fourth.
And unfortunately, it's time for them to say night-night.
There's some big-time teaching moments tonight. Hopefully, they become a better team for it.
Gasol kicks to Ginobili. Just 5 to shoot. Gortat with the steal. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.